come up?
Does it come up? What you mean? Like this?
Man, look, I don't want to be
like
weird.
That?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, man, put that down, man.
No, I'm just saying because I'm not. Look, cause y'all.
What, you feel weird?
Because you
back
got
there?
your legs all spread open.
I'm just man.
It's like
There you go. Right
this is me in the back seat. I need all the room.
What?
All right, well, never mind. Then. I'll do this. How about this? Then?
Do whatever you want, man.
I'm just saying. I don't want viewers like, yo, why are we staring at this dude's crotch? I'll just sit like this then. Yeah, just me. Let's talk about these movies.
I'm Captain Villain Black. That's the angry black man. He's the second born. We on our lunch break, and you about to get your outlook bleak. Let's get into Aladdin. Y'all gonna see it?
Aladdin? No.
Live action. You kids ain't gonna want to see that?
Probably.
No.
Well, even when Will Smith is a genie, you don't want to see that? You ain't gonna support? Will Smith is a genie?
Will Smith ain't black, man.
Will Smith ain't black. What?
Wait,
Did
what?
I say that?
Yeah, you tripping now, bro.
That can't be edited.
Will Smith ain't black.
That has
No,
to
I
stay
ain't,
in there.
I ain't support that. Get out of
Is
here,
Will
man.
Smith not black?
Who's
Will
Will Smith?
That's
Will
Will
Smith.
Smith.
What do
You
you
said
mean?
Sniff.
You said Smith.
I did say Smith. Why is Will Smith not black? You need to explain yourself.
I am.
Man, let's just
lost
move
on
on, man. Let's move on.
No, you
can't
ain't
throw
just,
stuff
yeah,
out
you
there
can't
like
just
that.
say Will Smith ain't black and then talk about move on. Explain yourself, sir.
Okay, he's just not black to me. Okay, he lost his black card.
When?
Long time ago, man. Will
How?
Smith does not identify as a black man. He's moved on from,
From being black?
yes. He's transitioned. He's like Michael Jackson now. He's bigger than being black.
So
He
is Jay-Z bigger than being black? So he ain't black either?
Jay-Z hasn't quite made that jump yet. Okay, it's the crowd that's following you, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a line from
So
old
you
Jay-Z
think
rap.
more black people is following Jay-Z than
Yeah.
white people?
Yeah.
You out your
No,
mind.
stop. Yes, not saying as far as
At some point
population.
you should just say, you know what? I said something foolish.
Yeah,
I want to take
exactly.
it back so we
Stop
can
it.
start over.
Stop it.
Sometimes you just bump the hornet's nest just to.
Will,
what's
if
going
you're
on.
watching this, his opinion does not represent all of us,
No,
all right?
his opinions do not reflect.
Man, Will Smith ain't
Upon
watching
Outlook
this.
Bleak.
No, he sure
He
ain't.
ain't watching this.
He
Man.
sure
Don't worry
ain't.
about
But
that.
You don't
just
know
in
that?
case.
You don't know that?
Will, if you're watching, you ain't black.
Listen, Facebook monitoring everything we say. Will Smith might have something set up where anybody say his name. He might be
Hey,
like,
you know what, you
don't,
like, hey,
don't
This
Will,
show
dude
me that.
hating. I'm about to shut.
Hey,
You
you
about to
know
shut.
what? That.
You about to shut our whole show down before it even gets started.
Yeah, let me
Because of
stop.
your nonsense.
Talk about Will Smith
Let me
ain't
stop.
black, man.
Will, I apologize. Because, he might just have that power to do that. I'm
I'm
sorry.
telling you.
Game of Thrones and Batman are together linked now because, man, these petitions are getting out of hand, man. We are entitled. We are an entitled generation. We wasn't, but now we are. So when we don't see something, we got to put a petition out on it and try to get it changed. So,
But listen, what's okay about that is, again, don't insult our intelligence.
Yes.
Just
that's
don't
the
do
real
that.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
need a shirt that says that. Don't
For real.
insult my
You
intelligence.
shouldn't, man. Like, okay, so you talking about, you're going to say that we feel entitled, but the only reason you exist or have the popularity is because of the
yes,
fans. So
yes.
you should really give the fans what they want, not
I don't know
just
about that,
strictly
man.
fan
I don't
service.
know
but
about that, man.
No, man,
We
if you
making
give me
this. They
7
making something.
years,
They crafting.
8 years, man. 8 years
Ain't
you
got
had a
nothing to do
following.
with you. Oh,
Yes, it
good.
do.
I'm
wouldn't
glad
be-
you like my
You wouldn't
story.
be on TV.
I'm glad you like my story.
wouldn't
I'm
be
gonna
on
tell
TV.
it the way I
Excuse
wanted
me.
to.
You wouldn't be on TV if it wasn't me.
If you wasn't watching it.
Yes.
Individual.
Angry black man.
No, we talking about
Okay.
me. I represent the masses,
Okay.
baby. Okay, the
Whatever.
masses. Okay?
Like I said, we entitled. First it was Sonic. Well, we can go way back to it. But first Sonic.
We not gonna put
They
Sonic in
changed
that.
Sonic.
We are not gonna put Sonic
They did
in that
change
because
Sonic.
they had
Because-
to because it was garbage.
Okay. Because in your opinion, it was garbage. It was garbage. I mean, unanimously,
Okay,
everybody
yeah.
knows it was
Yeah,
garbage.
so you started that joke.
But this is setting a bad precedence, I think, of where
Is
we
it?
can just, we can just
I
tell
don't
the
think
studio,
so,
hey,
man.
we don't like that, change it. And they like, oh,
okay,
we gotta
you
go
know
back
what,
and
man?
change
Let's
it.
just be honest. This is the only time that the people who pour their money in this spend their money on these cable subscriptions, go to these movies, actually have a voice into
Okay.
what's
Yes.
being
Okay.
sold to them. So,
Yes.
like, no, you can't take that away from me.
Yes.
Okay, I spend my money on this cable subscription. Okay, I spend my money in
Okay.
these movie tickets.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you gonna fix this. All right.
Okay.
Before it even come out.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing to be fixed.
Yeah, you
So we
gonna
talking
fix
about Game of Thrones, yes. I would agree. I didn't necessarily, think that it was that bad that they didn't change it. But hey, if you gonna make some more Game of Thrones episodes,
Yeah,
I'll
man,
take it.
I'm gonna get out. I'm
gonna watch it.
Yeah, I was.
But with this new Batman, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson did him, man.
But everybody's like petitioning against this dude. I'm like, dude,
why?
we need.
I didn't even see this. This is new.
Yeah, he's the new Batman.
Yeah, I
didn't know that.
I know he's gonna be the Batman, but I didn't know people were like,
Yeah,
Yes.
people are upset, very upset about this
Really?
because of Twilight. Well, like, man, that happened. That dude is 30-something years old, man.
All right, people. Now I'm gonna say I'm gonna go against the people on this because, like, hey guys, everybody can have a range of different roles they play. Everybody's been in a crummy movie or two, so you can't just say, "Oh, he just be terrible."
I don't care what you say. I don't care. Twilight was not crummy movies. You may not have liked them.
I'm just saying for the people that may have not liked them. I actually watched them. I went to the movies and watched them.
Yeah,
I paid my money for them.
They were huge though, man.
The last one was the one I really.
What was 6 of them? Those things
no,
were huge,
it was like,
man.
It's 4.
Was it 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask this then.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel when they cast George Clooney as Batman?
How did I feel when
How did you feel about it?
I really didn't care.
Yeah, that's
How
a
did
little
you
bit
feel
before.
about it?
I don't even think they had casters and stuff.
What about
like
Val
that,
Kilmer? How'd you feel about Val Kilmer?
I didn't care. Did you?
Yeah, you really didn't care.
No, I'm just
back
saying
then.
I did. I did because I knew Val Kilmer from Tombstone. You know, he died. So just seeing him in Batman, I don't know, just didn't seem right. And George Clooney as Batman?
Yeah, and that's probably most everybody's reaction.
Why?
Exactly. And then you go about your day.
Yeah.
Like, why? But now we can say, oh, George Clooney. I'm going to put something.
Well, the petition thing.
I'm going to put it like, you can put memes and all kind of stuff and
So
just
the
stir
petition
up
thing
and
is
share
going
it.
too
And
far.
thousands of people are now like, yeah, man. But they did the same thing with Gal Gadot.
So
talking about Wonder Woman.
She was great.
They did the same thing with Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck. Oh, he's going to be
Like
terrible.
him as Batman?
Like, come on, man.
He
Give
did a
these
good
dudes
job.
a chance,
Was
man.
he great?
Now, here's why I say, here's why I have just a little bit of heartburn. I'm not signing no petition over it. But, but I mean, Batman, when we draw up the image of Batman, you're probably seeing somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody 6'3", 215, 220 pounds, you know, solid muscle. You know, I know how they typecast his voice to be all deep. Not that Christian Bale, I'm Batman type deep, but I don't know, like Twilight, I don't even know if
Forgot about the
lift. Yeah. I don't know, he just doesn't seem to have that Batman about him. But
I don't know, man. I think we go a little too far with that because you're not even gonna see his face half the time because it's gonna be behind a mask.
yeah, but he's gonna be this lanky
We
Batman.
don't know.
What does the dude look like? When's the last time you seen him?
Like, when's the last time we seen him?
Look, Christian Bale went from the Machinist to Batman.
Yes.
That dude weighed 150 pounds.
Yes, he did.
To 230 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, in
Like,
the span of 6 months.
We don't know how much weight he's gonna put on or if he's gonna work out. We
I
don't
stand
know.
corrected, true.
Yeah, we
Chris
don't know.
Pratt. Like,
Yeah,
Chris
Chris
Pratt
Pratt,
was
that
like
is a good example.
240 pounds,
that dude
bro.
was a fat boy, man.
Yeah, and then
He
like,
went back, yeah.
no one cared about Star-Lord because no one cared about no one cared about Guardians of the Galaxy. But if we had known that like he was supposed to be like a superhero, we'd be like, man, this
Didn't
fat
people
dude,
complain
man.
about Thanos? The dude that played Thanos, they complained about him
Josh
too.
Brolin?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I've seen a little buzz. People, when
I don't
Josh
remember
Brolin got
that.
cast,
They
they
were
like,
complaining about him playing Cable. I remember not.
Maybe
not
it was Cable.
Yeah,
Okay,
not,
okay, my bad.
Thanos,
It was
Yeah,
Cable.
I don't remember that, man.
Okay, it was Cable.
All right, so let's move on. With Game of Thrones being done, there's the great cancellation of HBO going on. HBO is like struggling. Like they trying to put out trailers. They trying to get people like, hey man, we still got stuff.
Right.
We still got like they just dropped the Westworld trailer like the day.
I saw that. That was weird. That was like I guess they're. Where are they?
I don't know, man.
I
They're
didn't
not
know-
in Westworld
I didn't know
no
if they
more.
were like in real time or they're in another
It's
world.
like they're
or
in the real world. This is
Yeah.
the future, so they're in the real world. So I see that they got Aaron Paul on, but like there was no characters that we know of in that trailer besides Dolores. Like, we don't see anybody else. So it's like, but everybody's coming back. So
I don't get that.
I don't know. HBO's like, please, hey, look, man, we got this. Then they did the dark.
Please don't go.
His Dark Materials. I don't know if y'all seen the
Those-
Golden Compass.
That looked pretty.
Yeah, that
interesting,
was
man.
like I was like, what is this? Because that came on right after Game of Thrones went on, and I was like, okay, what is this? HBO trying to keep people around, and then of course Watchmen. I don't know how Watchmen.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. I'm not really.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 10 years after the initial story.
I
It's
thought it
kinda
was
like,
kind of interesting, kind of.
I don't.
I mean,
know.
but the best character is gone. Like Rorschach's dead.
Yeah.
Man, where's Dr. Manhattan? What happened to him?
He's still off world.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I assume he'd still be alive, but
yeah, he's still alive.
HBO makes good shows, man. So
They do.
Yeah, I would say maybe keep it. No,
not enough for me to keep it right now.
I'm gonna keep it for Westworld, but Westworld
I'll be back next year, man. Next year they have the pilot. Hopefully,
the prequels
get green light, and we'll get that one. So yeah, for Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I might give it up too.
We got 2 new movies coming out from the 80s or the 90s, whatever it was. I don't even remember. There's gonna be a new Masters of the Universe and a new Mortal Kombat. Like, can we stop? Can we stop with these? Like, are these really necessary?
I'm tired of. We haven't seen He-Man in a while.
Why do we need to see He-Man anymore?
Why? The same reason I asked why are we looking at Sonic.
Sonic,
just because
Sonic is
cash
still,
grab, man.
He's
not relevant.
He's a little relevant, man. He's still got games.
Nah, I'm not gonna agree with that.
Yeah,
he doesn't have games.
No.
Well, he's
not relevant, man.
I wouldn't say. I mean, he's more relevant than He-Man.
Stop. The Geico commercials have those old Geico commercials like a few years ago, where Skeletor was just all over those. that has made him relevant, man. They're like, who is this guy? People want to know who Skeletor was, and when you find out who Skeletor is, then you go to who He-Man is. So it's like they're tied differently, always tied together, sir. So yes, I would say Skeletor has made He-Man more relevant.
I'm gonna go on a tangent real quick and just say that He-Man is like universally the worst name for a cartoon character ever. I mean, can you imagine them all sitting in the boardroom like, what are we going to call this guy?
What happened? No, I'm going to tell you how He-Man's name came up. What happened is the dude that's supposed to come up with his name, he ain't do his homework, and he was in the meeting, and they were like, so, John, what's his name going to be? Oh, he's like, his name is He-Man. He-Man.
He-Man?
He-Man. Yeah, He-Man. He-Man. Yeah. Mortal Kombat, it's like, I mean, we got the games. The games are close enough to being movies anyway.
Yeah, right.
Like, what do we need a movie for?
Yeah, I don't think they didn't really do a good job with the past ones, man. Let's let Mortal Kombat.
They didn't do a good job with the past ones. Yeah, the past ones, what, movies?
Yeah.
This dude lost his mind.
You tell me those movies were good.
I can't say they were good.
Okay, there you go. So let's not do this again.
Fan service.
Let's not do this again.
We have to put video game movies on a different type of tier, man.
Let's not do this.
You can only expect them to be so good.
One more time. Let's not do this again.
All right. I want to hear it.
Let's go on to some Marvel news. Black Widow movie is supposedly set between Civil War and Infinity War. So at first we were told it was going to be like a prequel, like before Iron Man. But I guess Sebastian Stan, which I don't know what he has to do with this.
Oh, is he in there?
I would think he would have to be. If it's in between Civil War. No, because he's on ice, right? Yeah, he's on Wakanda. So in between Civil War and Infinity War, I would think like Falcon would have to be in that and Captain America would have to be in that. Because they were all together. Weren't like
they split up. Remember after Civil War, she and Nick went on his own little Black Ops mission. And I thought she went with him. And then
so how did they end up in where were they? Paris? How did they both end up in Paris together? Yeah.
No. I mean, they leaded up after. No. Dang, wait a minute. Yeah, because then they started Secret Avengers in.
What is this dude talking about?
Because we're talking about in Infinity War, it was more than her. It was Cap, her, Falcon. Who else was on their team? And it was supposed to be Scarlet Witch, and Vision. But they broke off. And then War Machine. They were all together. Yeah. Dang, I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a weird time for them to have a movie.
So this is after Civil War. After Civil War, when the other guys were locked up, and they were doing these missions. But yeah, they should have been
Infinity War. No, they weren't locked up no more. They got out.
So they should have been together then.
Yes, and they were together in Infinity War. When they showed up to help Wanda and Vision.
So maybe we'll get to how they all got together.
I'm trying to wonder why I care.
What?
About Black Widow's movie.
Are you serious?
So why you care? I mean, she's one of the.
You can't do that, man.
No, not to be unfair to her, but why should I care?
Sexist, man.
No.
It's not a dude. That's
oh my God,
up,
you made this a gender issue.
Yeah, man.
That's not what I was saying. Man. I'm saying why should I care about
leading movie, man.
No, that's not what I said.
So why don't you care?
Yeah, these are what the trolls are gonna say.
So explain why you don't care.
What is it about Black Widow that should be standalone?
First of all, Scarlett Johansson. That's the first thing.
Yes. I mean, now that right there, the trolls will probably say is pretty. I mean,
what? I like Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, we know what you mean. Anyway,
she can sell.
What do you know about Black Widow in Marvel's telling of the continuity?
Nothing.
What do you want to know about her?
I maybe want to know her backstory.
Her backstory. Yeah. How did she get to be so good?
This guy just keep on stepping at it. Like, how did she get into being a spy? How did she get her fighting skills?
They've already told us.
No, they didn't.
She's a
we don't really know anything about like the Red Room.
Yeah, we don't know about the Red Room. That's an entire program. They have more than just her in that. Not just
like even in Endgame, they were talking. They kind of laid. That's why it was kind of weird. They were talking about her dad.
It's like the Bourne Identity. Once you found out there was a program called Treadstone, you really didn't have to. You don't have to go and tell me the whole story of what Treadstone is. I know it's a secret black ops program that makes agents. Mm-hmm. You told us that about Black Widow. I mean, what are you gonna make an hour and?
It could be interesting to see. It doesn't have to be the entire movie on that.
It's gonna be a good movie.
Yeah, I think the entire movie doesn't have to be on that.
If you minus the Marvel effect, I think it'll be a good movie. But if you try to throw in, like you said, Captain Americas and Falcons and all these Marvel characters that'll take away from her, then it'll be trash.
Yeah, she don't need that. I want to see a more standalone movie.
If it's just her, and it's just like maybe a Bourne style type of her against, the Treadstone that made her, then yes, I think it'll be dope.
I want to see a Nebula movie, man. That's what I really want to see.
That would be hot, yes. What would be even better than that is if somehow maybe there's a movie where you're telling the story of Thanos with his daughters conquering different planets. That would be hot.
That story?
That would be hot.
Okay, that would be
Nebula, Gamora, and Thanos.
Yeah. So that's all we got. That was it for the week.
All right.
Just got your outlook Bleeked. I'm Captain Villain Black, Angry Black Man, Second Born. Yo, we out.
Yay, yay. Oh.